Hey Disney fans, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you what I got from February's Minnie Main Attraction release. Yesterday at the Disney store, they released Cinderella, also online. And then of course, like I said, it was the mini release. So I picked up what I was after. I did skip the bulk of this month's release. I did not get the magic band. I didn't get the fanny pack. I didn't get the plush, the mug, or any of that stuff. All I got was the ears, which are super cute, and the pins, since I do collect pins. And that is all I got from this month. I thought maybe when I see the plush in person, I will change my mind. I saw it in person and I did not change my mind. I did not like it one bit. It just was too weird for me. So let's stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and take a really good look at the ears as well as the pins for this month's release. Okay, so there were like 60 plus people in line yesterday at the store. I think at the end we still had 2 Cinderellas left over that were not spoken for, which I thought was crazy because they got 12, but that's the most that store's ever gotten. And I think on average, the Columbus only has about 7 to 8 doll collectors. Now there might be more scalpers out there, but actual collectors, there's not that many. So it didn't surprise me too much that even with that many people in line, they did have a couple of dolls left over, being 130 bucks. A lot of people aren't willing to just be like, oh, that's pretty, I'll go ahead and buy it. You know, you kind of have to plan ahead for those. Now, they did have a ton of plush. They actually had 2 plush left over. And I think they had a bunch of mugs left over, but the pins were gone. They didn't even get the fanny pack. The ears, they only got like 8 of. So I'm really glad we got those. Everything else was just really, really limited, it seems. So the first thing I want to show you is the pins, and these things are super cute. Now, again, these used to be $16.95 with the last 2 years. I think, yeah, the last 2 years were $16.95. They did raise these to $19.99. So you can see there, the price tag is $19.99. I do like this month's pins. I think they are really, really cute. They got kind of a really very Halloween-y vibe to them more than they do Halloween vibe, not Halloweeny. Halloween vibe to them more than they do, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean. But they are still cute. So we have the skull and then the mini bow on top, and the mini bow just has some black glitter and then gold polka dots, and then Minnie herself, and this is literally what the plush looked like, but I like it in pin form. And then of course the ears, and I love the ears. Now each of these does have 2 pin backs. I'm not quite sure why. There is no need for 2 pin backs on these because they're no different really than the pins we've had in the past, and those only have 1. But there are the pins. So they are of course 2 of 12. Really, really cute pins. I do like them. Now, my favorite thing though was the ears, and these things are wicked awesome. My wife and I, because it is 1 per person, which I think is how it should be. I know in the parks, if you buy these things, they are limited to nothing. I think people were walking away with 10, and I think that's ridiculous. They were limited to 1 per person, so my wife and I both got a pair. And then, because I collect ears and my daughter collects ears, and then I thought, boy, it would be nice to have an extra set just in case, you know, I miss a month or something I could trade. Well, my buddy was in line with me. He's like, oh, I'll buy a pair of ears. That's no big deal. So we paid him back, and it worked out great because a friend of mine that I work with, her daughter is a huge Disney fan, or daughter-in-law, excuse me, is a huge Disney fan, and she sent me a text while we were still at the mall and said, are you still at the Disney store? My daughter-in-law couldn't get the ears online. I'm like, hey, I've got her covered. I've got a pair of ears for her. So it worked out. I was able to get a pair of ears to my friend, and then me and my daughter, we both have our own set. So look at these adorable ears. I absolutely think these are so cute. So there is a steering wheel from like a pirate ship covered in sequins. Then we have that same skull design, again, covered in sequins, and then a bow. And then the ship is like black glitter, and you can see the whole thing is covered in glitter. And truthfully, you can wear these ears however you want because the bow is actually split in 2. So if you want to put part of the bow on one side and wear it with the skull on this side and the steering wheel on this side, or if you want to wear it the vice versa, you can. I mean, it's got the bow. It really is on how you want the ship to face, which way. So I think that is a really cute design. They have all these tags hanging off here so you can see. Let me get these ones out of the way. It does show the Minnie 2 of 12. On the inside, it's got the cute little pirate ship design. And then these were $34.99, which is a lot of money, but I love these ears. They are super, super cute. Now, I'm gonna grab my ones from last month here real quick, just to kind of compare. So we've got completely sequenced ears and then partially sequenced ears. And I think these ones are still my favorite thus far. Next month's look really, really cute, but I do think these are still my favorites. There is no hidden Mickey on these ones. I was kind of disappointed by that because there is the hidden Mickey right here on the bow. You can see. So I was a little bummed by that, but honestly, there's really no way for them to hide a Mickey. So, I mean, I'm looking all over. I've looked all over this thing multiple times and there's nothing. So I was a little disappointed, but otherwise, I love these ears. I love how sparkly they are. They are so, so cool. My daughter died. She absolutely loves these. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get these new pins set into the pin binder here that houses my pins. This is just like the Mickey binder. I think I showed it to you guys last time. I'm pretty sure I did. But it will house all of my Minnie Main Attraction pins. And so far I've got, of course, the first pin in there that comes with it. And then I've got the January release. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slide the February one in. Now I have found, and if you guys have found a way to do this differently, let me know. But I have found they don't fit very well in the plastic sleeve if you have the protector sleeve over them. I have found they fit much, much better if you take that off and then just slide them into the little pouch here. And they go in just fine. These, I love these pin books. I think they do a fantastic job of housing my pin sets. They look wonderful in here. They do, of course, mute the colors a little bit because it's not completely clear plastic, but you can see there I now have January and February in, and I'm pretty excited about that. So next month, again, I looked at it, it's not a fanny pack next month, it's a book bag, so I'm skipping that because I'm not paying 90 bucks for it. I'm not gonna get the magic band or the mug. I didn't like either of those. The plush, maybe, I don't know, but I'm definitely getting the ears and the pins. I love the ears for next month. They're bright and cheerful, and then the pins look really awesome. And then the month after that, I'm really excited for because it's a small world, and that is my favorite ride at Disney. So I am really, really looking forward to seeing what they do with that. They have not released that photo yet. They just have a little icon of the clock sun face thing that everybody knows is it's a small world. So that one I'm really, really looking forward to. And then I think Peter Pan's Fight is another one. And then Tiki Room is the other one I'm really looking forward to. And then, of course, the very end where it's Magic Kingdom. So if I don't like a lot of it, I will always get the ears and plush. So you guys can, of course, look forward to that because these are just too darn cute. And I love them. I love them. I love them. I love the little pirate ship. I think that is so cool. So anyhow, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this month's release. What did you pick up? How was it at your store? I heard some stores get really crazy. That's the most I've ever seen at our store. I've never seen that many people lined up for a release except for the Donald key. And there was, well, they only got 150 keys and it went well past that. The way that the mall is designed in Columbus is the Disney store is kind of near a hub. And then there's just like a long alleyway. There's like PacSun and all this kind of stuff that keeps going, a couple jewelry stores and I don't even know. There's just a bunch of stuff. Well, it went from the Disney store's main entrance all the way down to the food court, which is a long ways down. And they ran out of keys long before they even made it past the jewelry stores. So that was the longest line. But this was the longest line I've seen for a release that was just a normal purchase, not something that you got for free. And it was intense. But I'm glad we got there early. We got there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We were second in line and people started showing up not too long after that. And I think by 8 o'clock, there was probably 30 some people in line. And by 10 o'clock, like I said, when they opened, there was well over 60. And it was crazy. And I'm glad it's over. And I'm glad I got my Cinderella and I'm glad I got my pins in my ears. So again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you got. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're all having an extra magical day. And we will see you real soon.